Whoa, what am I gonna do about these bad boys?
Hi guys. I finally just made a coffee. It's just after 10:30. I woke up ridiculously early again. I don't really know what to do about that. But I worked on a little project this morning. I'm excited to show you guys. So, I was bringing my mini greenhouses out this morning. And when I opened the lid to check on the vines, they were just bursting out the top. Like, I don't think they're going to be happy in there anymore. So I went outside, got the flower pots that I was intending on planting them in. They have like metal chains and a hook on the top. They're very old. Well, very. Um, Maybe 8 years old. I don't know. When I lived in the mobile home, we renovated the bedroom one time, and that's what the paint is left over from that I painted the bed frame in the van with, and that I intend on painting my mom's bench, the wooden parts of my mom's bench. It's left over from this bedroom renovation. The door was purple and a purple shelf, which is the purple shelf I actually have here now above the guinea pig cage. The purple shelf and the door was purple, and all the trim was that crazy green color that I'm talking about. I love that color. It's like, I wonder what the paint swatch was called. When I pick paint colors, sometimes if I'm having a hard time picking between a few colors, the name of the paint swatch sometimes just like helps with that final decision if it's got like a really groovy name.
So I actually found a picture of the original paint swatches. So I looked up the number of the color and it was called Joyful Tears. What a beautiful name. No wonder I picked it. And then I used the color of the trim and the wall paint, which was a pale yellow, and I went on Amazon and I picked out this beautiful wall tapestry. I had it in my bedroom back then. But if you recognize it, that's because it is now on the ceiling in my van.
Yeah. So I brought the flower pots in. They're metal and they have no drain holes. So I thought if these are going to be hanging outdoors, when they were, oh, back up, Tanya. Those flower pots had house plants in them and they were hanging along the ceiling near the window in the bedroom when we renovated. That was the point of my story. Anyways, so now that they're outdoors, I thought they really need drain holes. So I got my drill and I drilled holes in the bottom. 5 holes in each one. Even though I'm only using 2 of them right now, I went ahead and drilled all 4 flower pots. That's perfect. I was actually worried that when I drilled the hole, that the inside would have like sharp metal coming out, that it would just push it through. But the fact that it actually removed all the little pieces is amazing. And then I cut some newspaper in a circle. I put the bucket upside, the flower pot upside down on the paper, and traced generally the circle. And then I cut just a little wider than that, so that when I lined um, the flower pot with the paper, it would just come up the side a little bit. And that is just to, because the holes are a fair size, I don't want all the dirt to just fall out the holes in the bottom. So the paper is merely just to keep the dirt from falling out the bottom. I went outside and I filled them up half with dirt. I had to keep watering the dirt in between layers because I could have put it in a bigger bin and just wet it all and then planted with it, but and then I took the toilet paper roll off the outside of each Scarlet Runner. That's what the vines are that I planted. I didn't do the morning glories yet because they're not busting out of the greenhouse, so it'll be easier to bring those in and out. So I took the cardboard toilet paper roll off, but I left them in the newspaper that they were in. The roots were already growing right out the newspaper, and I thought I don't need to take the newspaper off and disturb the roots. So I just put the three of them in the pot, and then I covered them up the rest of the way with the dirt and gave them lots of water. Yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm going to have to bring them in still at night because of the cold. But wait till you see. I have them hanging outside right now on my room divider. There's a little robin redbreast out there. I missed it. I could see it right from here. I have my door open. My sister bought me a gift. Can you see it? There's a screen across the door now. There's a seam that goes up the middle. Yeah, and it closes with a magnet. So I had to put the Velcro on the outside of the door, and then I had to wait 20. They recommended I wait 24 hours before I attached the screen. So I waited 23 hours. My son-in-law said I'm a rebel. I skipped out on 1 hour of waiting, but I was excited. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy. Can you even see those? Oh, look, you can even see. I can see the blue one right there with the vines in it. And then the green one you wouldn't be able to see because it's further out that way. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's where they will hang forever. Like I said, I'm going to have to bring them in every night with the greenhouses for at least a few weeks. What's the date? It's May 20th? Oh my good heavens. technically we can plant May 2 for. This is the long weekend, actually. Yesterday was the holiday here in Canada. So, I don't know. Technically, I could probably leave them out there, but I don't think I will. I don't want to risk it. I'll probably bring them in still maybe till June 1st. We'll see. Until maybe they get like, because once they start vining and they're going to start attaching to everything. So I won't be able to bring them in then, will I? Yeah. So that's what I have for today. I hope everybody's having a great day. And I'll see you in the next video.